you decide how many seasonal rates you would like to have. You can have a lot, or you can have only a few. I would recommend for this to be aware of the events in your area, your highest point in the year, your lowest point in the year. So you can go lower than your basic rate if you have, let's say, a period of 2-3 weeks, a month, where it's extremely quiet and you rather have guests and almost lose money than to not have guests. You can set up a special rate just for that. So the way you can create one is just by going to add seasonal price rules. In here, we have something that looks a lot like the basic rate rules, except here we can name it. We're going to call it test 2. We're going to just choose a period of the year that's available. Here I want to be 200 euros a night, 230 euros in the weekend, just examples. The minimum stay, well, that's a bit special, it's a bit higher time. I want to have guests coming for a bit longer period. So 4 nights. The maximum stay, again, I don't mind, they can stay as long as they want. They can check in every single day, or we can change that to only have check-in on Mondays, for example, or Tuesdays. This box we have at the bottom, allow combination with longer stay discount. That will mean that if you have a discount set up for 7 nights, 14 nights, 21 nights, 28 nights, those are options also in the builder to be competitive, you might not want those discounts to apply on your seasonal rates. If you leave it unticked, there will be no longer stay discount available for that season. So I don't want people to get discounts for that period, so they don't get it. Here you see appearing test 2, which is a season we just created together. We can copy the seasons. It is important to have seasons over just a 1-year period of time. You might not be certain in 2024, 2025, or a long time in the future about your prices or the availability of the properties you're renting. I would recommend it is better to have a seasonal rate that's quite high, and maybe with strict rules like you have to stay 10 days or you can only check in on those specific days. It's important to rather have a too high seasonal rate but have your calendar open for the future for the different channels we put your listings on than to have blocks in the calendar. The channels are sensitive to this, it could impact your rating. So try to stay open and visible. You will still appear in search, but that way you ensure that if a booking comes through, you have a margin to play with that guest to be able to relocate the reservation, or at the very least, they can just see your listings and see that you exist on there. On the right, we have this little light bulb, and that is just to copy the settings on other listings. It's to avoid repeating the same tasks again and again. Here you can easily transfer the selected settings, so you don't have to choose all. You can just choose the one high season that's the same for all the listings because you're in the same area, and you can select all of your properties and copy the settings that will then apply to all of those settings.